I try to make people understand. I try to get people to understand that the whole Obama complex is nothing but a play on the true African male, on myself and the rest of these wonderful brothers out here that know and understand better. And it's truly something to attempt to fuck our face up because the European man knew and understood that no matter what and who was going to be president within these next 4 to 8 years, that this economy and all this was going to be in shambles. So you could have put a Mexican there, a woman there, it didn't matter, and it would be these same type of things going on, you know. So it's all about casting and shedding this blame off, eluding this blame and evading this blame so we can feel good about this shit. So we don't have, don't nobody have to say nothing else. That's what it's all about. And you couple all of these dynamics. And the other day I was just surfing through, kind of like try to keep my eyes on everything, and I was surfing through and I caught Pawn Stars. It's this TV show called Pawn Stars, and it's not a something that black people watch, but it was interesting to see that they had a young man come in, a young black man come in, young African man come in, and he has on all black. You know what I'm saying? He got on all black with a black hood or whatever, and he brings in some shit. He's pawning some shit, and he's totally ignorant as to what the shit is. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know what the fuck he's pawning, and they just make him look so stupid, and it's like, now who the fuck does that? It's like, now who goes to pawn some shit and has no idea what they're pawning? And it's like, old dude, I don't even know the guy's name, but he totally made the young brother look stupid. And it's like, oh man, like do you see that? Total racism. Look at that. And then just to really solidify and confirm what I'm saying, the next goddamn scene or the scene after the next one, you know what I'm saying? You have this black girl come in, and she just all wild and ratchet and fucking raising her voice and talking this, and then this white girl coming back there like, oh yeah, but Quisha, what I'm saying, talking this shit to her. So it's really about them maintaining this psychology on you that you this wild savage Negro that's stupid and ignorant and don't know shit. Damn it, just go dribble the ball, sell some weed, and have some babies in the projects. That's what it's really about, man. And stop being, for real. Just really take a look at these things, man. So like I really see what's happened is we have been totally kept from who we really are. We've been kept from our powers, all based on a lack of understanding. And the lack of understanding induces fear. Because people fear what they don't understand. So if I tell you that you need to learn voodoo or you need to harness your magical energies and you need to learn some voodoo, get some, then you would be scared. You know what I'm saying? But see, you don't understand that the word voodoo is just a French word that means spiritual atom. You can't see a spirit, you can't see an atom. It's control of the unseen. That's all. Simply. They called it black magic because it was the black man's magic. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But see, my main point is, and where I'm really going is, the true voodoo is American education. It is American culture. Is everything that I was just speaking on and diagnosing. You understand? The true voodoo is your American history books. The true voodoo is understanding the fact that Malcolm X isn't even in American history books. You understand? The simple fact that you would have black history, and then American history. 1 month of black history and then American history. You got to study American history, in order to learn, in order to get any kind of real, in order to explore any degrees, any higher degrees of black history, you're going to have to go to college and pay for that shit. And that's just a whole nother terrible paradox in itself, backwards paradox in itself that we'll have to go on another time. But just understanding these things, that is voodoo. That is the American system, the American culture, the American way is voodoo. Okay? Wow. Now, they pay us. They pay us to hate. They pay us to hate each other. You know, they pay us to not be together. They pay us to keep each other down. And that's just the bottom line. I think I have drapetomania. You know. See, now what happens? What happens when we both are right? You know, because so many times people are so caught up on being right. You know, so many times people are caught up on being right. But what happens when we both have a good point? We both are right. See, and that's why it's about always keeping your ears open and understanding and building. You know, complete victims of circumstance, man. You know, complete victims of circumstance. That's it. That's it. Now, my last driving points is we all have a duty to come together. The thing is for religious people to sit up here and say, oh, you know, my God has many mansions and all this foolishness shit. You know, you and I ain't gonna say foolishness, but because that's the truth. You know, but I'm saying foolishness because it's just some old religious shit that motherfuckers use just to sound fucking good most of the goddamn time. You know. Now, people be saying all this shit, but what makes you think that God is gonna come down here and do anything as ignorant as we motherfucking being? That's just that's one of my main questions. What makes you think that God's gonna come down here and do anything for us as ignorant as we're being? We're not listening to the truth. Until we tune in to the truth and we start listening to each other, you know, and the good people start mobilizing, all the good people, not the black people, not the white people, not the Cubans, the good people of the planet, the greater good of the planet. Once the greater good begins to mobilize, then maybe we will see something. But the problem is the good people. The problem is and has been the good people. The good people. You know, sitting here talking about, you know, you got to get a good job. You got to do, hey, you know, true enough, you got to work. But we got to work together before fucking just working. You know what I'm saying? True enough, we got to work, but we got to work together before any goddamn thing, really. And see, people so caught up on working, you ain't even got the time to study and educate yourself and understand things. You know, people so caught up in work and shit. You know, so many people up here like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Hell, y'all need some motherfucking time off. You know what I'm saying? You need a day. You need vacation, motherfucker. Talking about you need a job, bitch. You need a vacation, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit is real. But that's the last. These are the last chains and complexes. We need these niggas to beat these niggas. You understand? We need these niggas to beat these niggas. That was one of the greatest central keystones to the system of racism, white supremacy. You know, as I was saying, you know, back in the day, you know, the schools were segregated, you know, and all those things. But in ABA, NBA, but Julius Erving was playing them boys and shit, and high flying, dunking all over their ass in them chucks, and they like, you know what? Fuck that. We need these niggas to beat these niggas. You know what I'm saying? We need a few of them motherfuckers and we gonna beat them. Shit. Bam. You know, it's the science, man. You know, you have to learn. And you have to learn. And you have to learn. The truth. Understand that the truth is a form of fire. What I'm giving to you is a form of fire. You know, the truth is a form of fire. God said in the Bible, God said, I will destroy, this time I will destroy by fire. The truth is a form of fire. You know, and if you if you connect that to the story of Prometheus, you know, and him stealing the fire from the gods, the fire is the knowledge and the truth and the true spirit, you know. This, the fire, you know, the truth is a form of fire. When you speak truth, you make certain people mad. You know, the truth hurts. You know they say the truth hurts because the truth burns. The truth is a form of fire. The truth burns shit down. You know, and I'm gonna tell you this right motherfucking now. If America doesn't respect me as a black man, if America doesn't respect me as an African man in the motherfucking house, as Henry Highland Garnett said, I'm gonna burn the motherfucking house down, baby. It's your boy Prophet Williams, man. You know what I do. Once again, man. Chip. Holla at me.